Is it worth it? Is the trade-off for more carbohydrates and less protein worth it? Is it to our advantage? And to what end? To what extreme? Let's talk through this. Let's do a thought experiment. Let's leave the fats on the side for now. Let's say this individual, this hypothetical scenario, they're having 30 to 40 grams. Reasonable amount of low-ish fat, although these days, that sounds high fat to me after these last 5 months. But let's say normal amount of fat, 30, 40 grams, and we're looking at carbohydrates and protein. This active individual, this person that works out, they lift weights, they do cardio, they have 200 grams of protein and 200 grams of carbs. What they try next is 250 grams of carbs and 150 grams of protein. How much more energy are they gonna have? How much more zip? How much more zap? How much more pop and all of their reps are they gonna have? How much better is their performance gonna be? Let me know what you think. I know my answer. And then they take it a step further. 300 grams of carbs, 100 grams of protein. Same questions, same analysis. And then they take it a step further. 350 grams of carbohydrates, 100 grams of protein. They keep taking it further and further until they have a day like I had yesterday, 700 grams of carbs, weighing in the low 170s. And my protein must have been like 10 grams, added up from all the trace amounts of carbohydrates and sugars and calories I was having. And so those same questions, what does that do for energy performance? Well, I'll tell you exactly what it does, what it did. I had a kick-ass workout this morning. Since I've been doing this, I need so much less sleep, it's disturbing. Like 6 hours feels like 8 hours plus back in the day. When I do steady state cardio, it's literally just relaxing. I'm on the incline treadmill at 11, speed 3.3 for an hour yesterday, just watching some damn Justice League on HBO Max. And it was the most therapeutic, relaxing thing ever. It literally feels effortless. It feels as effortless as if I sat on my ass on the couch and watched that movie. Now, a valid question and concern people have had throughout this whole sugar diet process, throughout this whole explosion of people promoting high carb is, okay, in the short term, I can see that, but what about the long term? Again, very valid question. That's exactly why I don't do it every day indefinitely forever. Like some people have done, a lot of people have experienced the magic, the euphoric mania, the supernatural amount of energy you can get on this plan. And they're like, well, I'll just do this and never deviate. Like, this is so much better. And then I had someone the other day tell me your damn hair was falling out from way too many days in a row of pure sugar. Not positive, not holistic, not the goal. So that's exactly why we have the refeed days. Is it every third day, every fifth day, every other day? Is it every night? Maybe you refill on proteins and fats at night. Some of that's going to come down to your own experimentation, your own trial and error. But the whole point is, yes, more carbohydrates, AKA more energy, will always be more energy. More energy will never be less energy. So that's exciting. That's an obvious yet life-changing revelation. But does that mean protein is pointless? A lot of these high-carb vegans would say yes. A lot of high-carb vegans would say exactly. Protein is a pointless macronutrient. I know it has that word macronutrient, meaning like very critical, meaning like very important, meaning must be consumed at some point in some amounts, but hey, it's fake news. We don't need any protein. To me, I mean, I'm a big advocate of experimenting and getting my feet in the mud before having a true concrete opinion on something, but I just see no reason to even try that. I see no reason to go no protein indefinitely. When you can refill, like I like to call it, again, a few times a week, maybe just on the weekends, maybe even less than that. I haven't tried going more than 5 days without consuming animal protein or dairy protein. Because again, why? Why? Now, I'm a very OCD individual. I get very hyper fixated on things. I get very obsessive with protocols and methods. So I empathize with people that are like, what's the system? I'll just do that. That's why I'm advocating for a better system. Because I want people that are looking for a solution, looking for, yes, I want more energy. I want easier fat loss. I want all these benefits. I want them to find your boy here and have me tell them, have me tell you, like I'm doing right now, high carb is king. High carb is king. It was kind of a bummer the other day to see Mark Bell. He made this video. I mean, he was, God bless him, he's the man, the people's coach. I fucks with Mark Bell, but he was going all over the place. Now, it doesn't mean, you know, fat's the worst. In fact, keto can be pretty good. It can have these problems. Now, high carb, I mean, you're going to have a lot more energy. But, well, I mean, how much energy do you need? Now, protein leveraging, have a chicken breast before you have your pizza. It was a lot. I think I need to make a reaction video to that specific video. But to hear him prop up protein as the numero uno macronutrient, like the king of the 3 macronutrients, and then play with your levers of carb and fat, it was kind of like, damn, man, it's getting hot in here. It's kind of like, man, didn't we figure something else out? Wasn't that the beauty of this whole experience? Is that, wow, when carbohydrates are cranked to outer space, some very magical shit happens. And if we went no protein indefinitely, as amazing and magical as this high carb experience is, could come with downsides. So on the weekends, let's have some eggs. Let's have some chicken. Let's have some salmon. Let's get the omegas. Let's get the iron. Let's get the B vitamins. Let's have some lean ground beef. Now, I am supplementing, taking into consideration what I'm not getting throughout the week, but I don't want to, I mean, vegans have to do that. Like, vegans have to supplement with certain things or they are going to be micronutrient deficient. I don't want my protocol to rely on that. I like supplements being exactly that, a supplement to my already holistic plan, not like mandatory, or I'm gonna have some bad blood work, or I'm gonna just be in a bad situation, right? Higher carbohydrates will give you so much energy. Let's put the gym to the side for your life, you guys. This protocol changed me as a father. It changed me as a father, right on time, divine timing, as I usually am in touch with, divine rhythm. As my son's getting older, even more energy. Run. He just wants to run indefinitely. We're like going on legit mile runs, and he just turned 2 years old. Just jogging, and I'm looking around like, and then he gets bored and looks at a tree, right? Nope, he's following daddy. He's just trucking along. Before this protocol, I would get home from training clients all day long, from working out a couple times a day, from making content like this, and I would admittedly be dead tired. I'd be sitting there falling asleep on the floor, trying to play with him. I'm like pushing the truck, and it's like, wow, dad's kind of not really into it. Not a great experience, not the experience I want him to have. I discovered this protocol. I come home after working 12 hours straight, working out 2 to 3 times a day, and I have more than enough energy to play with him, be engaged with him until the end of our evening. You guys, this protocol changed my life. It's the reason I'm still talking about it. And people are saying the sugar diet is dead. And since I've looked at a few other people's videos, I'm seeing like 5 months ago was the peak. Right when I first got into this, funny enough. 5 months ago was the peak. I'm seeing videos, 30,000 views, 80,000 views, over 100,000 views. Like, this thing blew up. And unfortunately, like people have been saying, it seemed to have came and went. And I had people in my comments early on, oh, look, another trend hopper. Guess what? I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still reaping the benefits. I'm still having a damn near supernatural experience every single day. And the reason for that is because my carbohydrates are cranked. That trade-off, what we talked about in the beginning of the video, that trade-off for more carbohydrates and less protein for a certain amount of time, in my experience, is absolutely worth it. It's absolutely worth it. And even from a muscle building, muscle retention, weight training context, it's like it's not even breaking the muscle down because it has 11,000 walls of glucose to go through. I got so much damn glycogen that the workout is like trying to chop through it. But it's like, we can't get through the defenses. We can't get through the defenses. We can't break it down. Doesn't even get to full-on amino acid breakdown, muscle breakdown. Refill up on carbohydrates some more, and I'm good to go. That has been my experience. I'm less sore on a regular basis. My recovery is just through the roof. Before it was exercise addiction, which I still have. Before it was exercise addiction, and I was making myself work out multiple times a day, while in the back of my mind being like, is this even the best thing? Now, I don't know how I could not work out multiple times a day. That would be uncomfortable. That's how much energy I have on this protocol of extremely high carbohydrates, extremely low protein for a certain amount of time. I'm repeating that because it needs emphasis. And then you refill on protein a few times a week. Same as the fats in that example earlier. I said, let's put the fats on the side. It's really the exact same thing. I will have 5 to 10 grams of fat for quite a few days in a row. Would doing that indefinitely start to mess with my brain, start to mess with my Johnson, with my testosterone, with my libido? Probably. I'd rather be ahead of it than find out, oh, my dick died. I'd rather be ahead of it, have some damn eggs, have some damn beef on the weekends, get back on the protocol. This has changed my life, you guys. If you need help setting up this sugar diet protocol, this high carb protocol in an intelligent, methodical way, knowing which supplements to take, knowing how to run it, fill out the form on my site. We'll have a chat on the phone and we'll see if I can help. I hope this video helped, and I'll see you in the next one.